Time for another update. Got this thing polished up nicely. Looking good again. So far I've only had it running with the stock injectors, stock tune. I got the new injectors, and I sent my PCM to my tuner, and he's going to put a bench tune on there so I can go out and do some shakedown runs. That's why I got this tore back apart again. PCM is up underneath there. I got my tablet mounted. I had to put a different tablet in there because the other one got outdated. So I had to kind of rework that hole just a tiny bit. And long story, but it used to be HDMI coming out of there, and now it's Bluetooth. So Bluetooth to my Audison digital processor. And I don't know, what else do I got going here? Pretty much injectors and waiting for that PCM to come in the mail. And I just been doing a lot of work with little stuff. Had to put a new piece in my window track over here, so I tore that apart, got my window going again. Dash is tore apart because I had to redo the USB cord going through there. Anyways, just last little things that require hours to do. I'm getting another mess here. It is kind of cool to have this thing polished up again. It's been a while since it's been that polished. So, I don't know, next video is probably going to be me going out and testing this thing. First time this thing's seen the sun, like 2 or 3 years. Alright, I'm going to go test it out. I'm going to go drive around the loop. It's like a 5-mile loop. Kind of scared to do it. I don't want nothing to be wrong. But here we go. Everything's going pretty good. Can't really film and drive at the same time. I'm just running on a bench tune, so it's not really running really well. It wants to friggin' rip. Well, bad news, guys. We got gear oil dripping out of the bell housing. So, I gotta frickin' tear everything apart again. It sucks. And not only tear it apart, but figure out why the damn thing's leaking. So, take the starter off, axles off. And may be able to leave the exhaust right there where it is. Anyway, it's got to come out. Damn it. So here's where it was leaking. Right in behind this seal plate. So I actually bonded that thing instead of tried to seal it. I don't know. You know, the silicone that was on there may not have been too strong. I could have used the gray stuff. But I'm afraid of that thing. I don't want it leaking. So I just bonded it on there. If I ever have to service it, I'll just pull this bell housing off and get that seal out from that direction. So it's bonded. And hopefully my leaking is done. Yeah, that went pretty good. That last run was a good one. I have not had 3 runs in a row without some kind of a leak or issue like with the belt. So I'm at 2 in a row. No issues. I'm about to take it out again. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row. But yeah, that last rip was a good one. I tickled full throttle there. And we saw like 8 pounds of boost. And I think it was like around 6,500 RPM. Can't remember. But yeah, it felt good. So I'm just going to take it out for a little relaxed run around the loop here. Here's a little update. Haven't had a dyno tune, but I think it's ready. I think it's ready. It runs real good. Even on that bench tune. But it does need tuned. And I got the water, that piece coming off the water pump. I don't know if I did a video on that, but it actually failed. And so I had to pull all that back apart again. And I had that piece welded on. So now that for sure is good to go. And then I had kind of a heat problem, I think. You know, I never went out and romped on it, but it was a heat problem. So I got a new radiator in here. Went ahead and spent some money and got me a nice radiator. So now I can control the temp by the fans, which is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever really been able to do that, even before I did all the upgrades. So I'm pretty happy with that. And all systems are go, I believe. No leaks, everything's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and post an update, I think. And then the next video you may see should be a dyno tune. It's only one thing I really got left to do. And that's put a boot over that contraption there. But I haven't totally put everything back together. Like, I don't got my seat belts, the harnesses in there yet. I don't have the diffuser on yet. But I may just get it tuned before I do all that.